Now then guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on another Tactical Masterclass, and this time we'll be looking at the 4-2-3-1 with the Raumdeuter. Leicester City again, as it always is, we're going to play it that way. Like I say, we don't want to have one of those top tier teams that we're already going to run away with the league. So we're going to play again with Leicester and see how they do in the league this time round. So tactically then guys, we are playing obviously 4 at the back, 2 in the midfield, 3 behind the striker. Jamie Vardy probably leading the line. They've obviously got Iniacho there as well. But we'll go through the tactic as it is. So we've got Schmeichel, sweeper keeper on attack. There's no individual instructions additional to Schmeichel. We've got Justin out wide. Now we have got additional instructions in this one. We've got cross less often, cross from deep, aim crosses at the centre, shoot less often and sit narrower, as well as his regular positional instructions. Soyuncu in the middle, 1 individual instruction for him, take fewer risks. He's playing at a centre back on defence. Fofana's playing as the ball playing defender. There's no individual instructions on him. And Castagna is playing as a wing back on attack. Now he has got the additional instructions of aim and crosses to the centre. In the middle of the park we've got Ndidi, a box-to-box midfielder on support. 1 additional instruction for him. He's going to dribble more. And beside him we've got Chad Hurry, who is a ball winner midfielder on defence. 1 individual instruction for him is to stay wider to fill some of this space out there. Then our Raumdeuter of Alfreton, he's playing on attack and he's got 1 individual instruction, and that is to tackle harder. Then we've got an advanced playmaker behind the striker, Perez in this instance, and he's playing on support. He's got 2 individual instructions, more direct passes and to tackle harder. And we've got an inverted winger, Under's playing in that position, and his instructions are to aim crosses to the far post, stay wider and to tackle harder. Then Vardy is the advanced forward with 2 additional instructions, that is to dribble more and to tackle harder. We are playing a gegenpress and it is on a balanced mentality. In possession then we'll have a narrow width. Approach play, we'll pass into space and we overlap down both sides. We're working the ball into the box in the final third. Passing directness is shorter and tempo is lower. Dribbling, we run at defence, and creative freedom, we're more expressive. In transition then, we counter press and we also hit them on the counter. Goalkeeping in possession, we're not overly bothered about that. We distribute to the flanks from the keeper and we take long kicks. And out of possession then, we're using the offside trap. Our line of engagement is much higher and our defensive line is higher. We also play in the offside trap and we're forcing the opposition inside. You can see the arrows going there. Our pressing intensity is extremely urgent and we prevent short goalkeeping distribution. Tackling wise, that's up to the player how they want to tackle. So that's an in-depth look at the tactic. Now, we say this in every single episode, we're in 4 competitions. We've got the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Europa League and the Carabao Cup. So we've got to simulate forward 12 months and see how we performed in all 4 of those competitions. Right, so we're back then guys, and looking at the state of it straight away, I can see that we're in 6th place. 11 draws, Christ. So yeah, we've obviously struggled to score goals with this one, as we've played 38 games, 17 wins, 11 draws, 10 losses, and a goal difference of +8. 62 points on the board, 4 points clear of Leeds, who are in 7th, and 2 points behind Arsenal in 5th. But there we go, we can see there, Jamie Vardy, the top goal scorer in the league with 30 goals. Loves a goal, does Jamie Vardy. So let's have a look at the fixtures then. Fixtures wise, it is all over the place. A 5-4 victory over Leeds. That's a proper Leeds game that though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Bamford with a 97th minute goal. Vardy got what was the winner anyway on 92 minutes. But we're creating plenty. 23 shots, 11 on target. Vardy with a perfect 10 up front. 4 goals for him in that game. And then 7-3 in the Carabao Cup 3rd round against Man United. Absolutely battered there. Wow. So yeah, this tactic is, like I say, maybe it's a bit unbalanced. It is all over the shop. A 1-1 draw with Man United there. We get 3-0 victory against Crystal Palace. We then go into October, 0-0 with Arsenal, 2-1 against Fulham. Obviously the Europa League Group B. We end up topping that with 11 points. Sporting finishing 2nd. So that's not too bad. So we get out of that group. A 2-2 draw with Liverpool. That's not a bad result. A 2-0 defeat by Wolves. But you can see the amount of draws that have been accumulated here. 2-1 victory against Villa. Brighton 1-1 again, but we shouldn't be drawing. Sporting 1-1. 2-0 over Newcastle. We actually lose against Charleroi. There 2-1. But yeah, plenty of draws. 3-3 draw with Tottenham, 0-0 draw with Chelsea. And then the results, you know, that's not the end of the world. It's just if you could have turned some of those draws into wins, we'd have been laughing. We then lose 2-0 to West Ham in January. 5-1 defeat there to Manchester City. So against the bigger clubs, we're getting absolutely blown away. City ruined us as well. We carry on in the FA Cup. We're getting through into the 5th round there. That's against Aston Villa. But then we have a 4-1 defeat to Manchester United, 2-0 to Arsenal, 5-1 to Liverpool. This is not good, if I'm going to be honest. This is not a tactical masterclass. This tactic and the setup that we've got together does not fit this team. Fair, you know, 6th place is still European football next season, but it's not an improvement on what they already had. In the first knockout round of the Europa League, then you have a 4-0 aggregate victory over Maccabi Tel Aviv. They lose to Milan in the first leg of the second knockout round and then win 2-1 but lose on away goals. That is harsh to go out there. A 1-1 draw with Aston Villa, 3-0 against Newcastle, a penalty win against Southampton. God, that was end-to-end stuff there, and in fairness, probably scraped through on penalties. 2-1 defeat by Sheffield United, a 1-1 draw with Burnley. Manchester City 1-0, a big result there. Liverpool 3-0 in the FA Cup semi-final, so we get absolutely tanked in that one. You know, even game again, Liverpool, you know, just more clinical, and I think that's the problem. For anybody that watches any of my saves, you know I like the two up top anyway, so yeah, Vardy would be isolated in my opinion. And then May, we had an absolute shocker. Chelsea, we won 3-0, we won 3-2 against Burnley, but then we lost 2-1 to West Brom, 5-4 to Southampton, and 3-2 to West Ham. That game against Southampton, what has gone on there? Charlie Adams with the winner on 90 minutes. Jeez Louise. So how did our Raumdeuter do then? Albrighton, how many assists? 13 assists, 9 in the league. You know, didn't exactly set the world alight there. And what about stats for the team? So team stat wise then, we scored 63 goals, which was the 6th best. 55 goals conceded, 10th best. Not great that. 72 yellow cards, which was the 5th worst, and 1 red card, which was the 8th worst. Top goal scorer was Jamie Vardy with 42 in all competitions. Wesley Fofana had the highest average rating, 7.21. Mark Albrighton with the most assists, 13. So the Raumdeuter then with the 13 assists, you know, he was the top assist man. Best pass completion, Johnny Evans 96%. Player of the match awards, Jamie Vardy with 12. And yellow cards and red cards, Ndidi with 2 red cards in all competitions. So there you go then guys, that was a bit of a shambles that one, wasn't it? You know, that was not a tactical masterclass when we have a look at the league again. So yeah, there you go, finished in 6th place. That form is shocking. 11 draws, not ideal. We scored 63, conceded 55. So yeah, we conceded a fair few goals as you've seen. You know, we were shipping 5 goals in some games. So yeah, probably not a tactic there for Leicester City and their current team setup. So the 4-2-3-1 formation, yeah, isn't going to work here. So that's it then guys, we'll go on to the next one. I don't know, maybe give it a 4-4-2 next time. But yes, thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been emotional, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.